Hello, welcome to Bookworm Buddies. This is our weekly program we do at the Jackson County Public Library for ages 6 through 12. Today we're going to read a book and then I will add some activities and some STEAM activities for you all to do after the fact, or you can do it sometime this week. This book is special. It's about a little boy and his grandpa. And all these balloons are memories that the grandpa has and the little boy has. And they have their own memories, and some of them are shared memories. So this book is called The Remember Balloons. I'm going to read it. It is by Jesse Oliveros. I have lots and lots of balloons, way more than my little brother. This one is my favorite. I tell him, pointing to the balloon filled with my last birthday party. When I look at it, I can see the pony again, and I can still taste the chocolate frosting. Mom and Dad have more balloons than I do. Grandpa has lived so long, he has more balloons than all of us together, and the stories he has inside those balloons. They're better than ponies and chocolate frosting. "What's in your yellow balloon?" I ask him. Grandpa's eyes light up. "We just come back from picking blackberries along the muddy banks of the creek. Our berry-splattered faces gave Aunt Nell's cow such a fright, she didn't make milk for days." "What about the blue one, Grandpa?" "Well, that's the time I lost my favorite dog, Jack." Grandpa chuckles. "I found him chasing butterflies next to the schoolhouse. Only Jack could get me to school on a Saturday." "And that one," I point to a purple balloon above his head. Grandpa looks up and smiles, his face alive, remembering. "That's the day I married your grandma, in the little church on Cedar Lane. We danced that night under the stars, and oh, how I loved her." I don't have to ask him about the silver balloon because I have one of those too. "That was the day we stood on the dock till the sun went down, feeling tug after tug on our lines. Grandpa and I must have caught 1,000 fish. Grandpa ruffles my hair like he always does. That's one of my favorite balloons. Mine too, I say. But Grandpa has been having problems with his balloons lately. One will get caught in a tree and he'll tell me the same story over and over. Let me tell you about Christmas. I went to Aunt Nell's farm, Grandpa says, even though he just finished telling me about it. Other times, a balloon will float right out of his hand, and he won't even know it. It's okay, Grandpa, I yell as I run after it. Every time I almost reach it, but it always slips away. Something's wrong with Grandpa, I tell my parents. He can't hold on to his balloons anymore. Mom looks at me with sad eyes. That happens sometimes when people grow older. Grandpa's balloons start floating away faster and faster. Running down streets and up hills, I watch the balloons grow smaller. He finally loses the silver one. I watch it float away until I can't see it anymore. Why did you let it go? I yell. That was our balloon. Then I sit on the sidewalk and cry. I feel Grandpa pat my back, but he doesn't ruffle my hair like he always did. Why are you crying, child? There's nothing to cry about. One day, I go see him, and all of his balloons are gone. Grandpa, I say, but he doesn't look at me. It'll be okay, Dad says. Look up. I have new balloons now. A yellow one filled with blackberries and a cow. A blue one filled with Grandpa and his favorite dog. And a purple one filled with a wedding day. See, Mom says, now they're yours to share. So, I climb into my grandpa's lap and begin telling him about my new balloons. The end. I love my balloons. Do you like your balloons? We'll have to share some. If you could, on our Facebook post, when I post this video, share one of your memory balloons, and we'll see what we can come up with. We can compare. Like I said, I will post some STEM resource links for you to have in the Facebook post. So if you will, at 4 o'clock, after this is over with, go ahead and click on those links, and you can go do some STEAM activities. We've already done STREAM, which is science, technology, reading. We done reading, engineering, art, and math. Pick one of those and try to find you something to do with the activity that I provide. See you next week.